Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me. I am very excited about sharing something new, exciting, and different that we've just come out with. Now, my name's Faraday Hosenipour, and I've been involved with the company we're going to talk to you about for 18 months. Prior to 3 years ago, I was, doing a traditional business for 10 years, so I'm relatively new to the industry. And my first 6 months back in network marketing was an utter disaster, spending more money than making and not getting anywhere. So I don't know if you've been there. So many of us struggle in this industry. Just trying to find the right opportunity that will catapult us to living our dreams. And, that's been able to happen for me in the last 18 months, beyond what I ever dreamed possible. And when we got started with this opportunity, we only had one product. It's actually it's a huge product, but it's not as big as the product that I'm going to talk to you about today. Now, there's a gentleman named Mr. Warren Buffett. You might know him. Yeah, I thought so. Well, to quote him, he says, "To make a fortune, you must be in front of a trend, not in the middle and not at the end." So that makes sense, right? Well, what if I showed you an opportunity where you could be in front of not one, but 5, actually 6 major trends in the marketplace? I think Mr. Buffett would approve, don't you? Well, that's what we've got. And every one of our products are so amazing. They are unique in the marketplace. There is no competition. They don't as a matter of fact, there is nobody out there in the MLM industry that has these products. So that really is the secret of my success. I just got a big advantage. And so did many of my teammates who became millionaires in their very first year. And no promises, because, that isn't very often, if ever, that you hear about that happening. But it has happened with our company, and we actually had 50 people in the very first year that earned over 6 figures. So that doesn't happen very often either. We've got so many amazing products in the area of online entertainment, and every one of them is a multi-billion, tens of billions dollar industry, growing at astronomical pace and projected to triple, quadruple, and more in the coming years. Now today I'm going to talk to you about one of our newest products. This is actually not a multi-billion dollar industry. We're talking about multi-trillion. Actually, estimations in the travel industry are $8 to $10 trillion. And who doesn't love to travel? But who doesn't like to travel at the very best prices? I mean, the best prices. And that's what we're going to talk to you about today. Now, travel has been done before, but never been done the way we are doing it, which is offering you travel at cost. Nobody does this, not Hotwire, not Expedia, not Trivago. We are offering you the travel at cost. So we are going to beat Priceline, Trivago, Expedia every time. So we've got something very unique. And without further ado, I'm going to go into a little bit of a screen share. So G1e escapes encompasses our travel. And this is literally the ultimate travel and home business solution for you. We've got really 3 distinct advantages in our program. One of them is all-inclusive dream trips at the very best prices, at the best 5-star resorts, prices you will not find anywhere else. One of these are a search engine that beats Trivago's best prices, usually by 20 to 40%. So extreme savings that you can pass on to your customers. And thirdly, we have a personalized concierge travel service. So you can simply call an 800 number, get your travel booked. As a matter of fact, if you find any price anywhere on the market online that for any reason shows a lower price than what our search engine does, you can call the concierge and they will beat it every single time. Now, all-inclusive, if you've never been on an all-inclusive getaway, that means everything is included. Just grab your suitcase and you're good to go because your meals are taken care of, your snacks, your drinks, and that does include alcoholic beverages, 3 meals a day, 5 meals a day. It's all included in the package. So, and often there's a lot of extras that are thrown in there, you know, with spas, with entertainment, with fitness, 24-hour room service. So all-inclusive means you got this vacation covered. And we've got currently a Cancun vacation. Now, this is at the Oasis Resort, which is a beautiful 5-star resort. And 2 people can go for a week for $9.99. Now that would be an incredible price, below what you can find it anywhere, even if that was not all-inclusive. But in our package, it is all-inclusive. So you can imagine you could eat more than $1,000 in a week in Cancun. And certainly drink more than $1,000 in alcohol. So these are available 14 days in advance, and the accommodations, that this package is untouchable. Now we've got other dream trips available in Dubai. We've got other dream trips in Honolulu. We've got them in London. We've got Orlando, and I don't know if we showed Hawaii. We've got one in Hawaii. So these are incredible trips, but for those of you interested in making money on these dream trips, you get fast start bonuses and incredibly generous amount of BV on these trips. So it makes it even that much more incredible. We get rental discounts up to 20% with Avis. Now what I'd like to do is talk to you about an easy way to definitely wow your prospects and wow your customers every single time. Because you could go and pull up a Trivago site, and I did this yesterday. I pulled up a Trivago site and I was doing a join me, and he said, show me how much money you can save me. So I pulled up Trivago, put it side to side with our search engine, and literally on the very first hotel, which was a Hyatt in Fort Lauderdale, I pulled up, I showed him a $35 a night savings, a night. So that is significant. Over the course of a week, people are saving hundreds of dollars with our search engine. So it makes sense. Everybody is going to want it because nobody else is offering it. 20 to 45% off the best prices on Trivago. You can save as much as 50, 60, or more at some of the best chain hotels. Absolutely no competition, and we guarantee to beat any price. And this is just going to show you some comparisons from our hotel and resort savings with a Hilton hotel at LAX. So Rovia was $125. Travago showed a Priceline price of $119, and our G1e hotel and resort showed $95.74, which is a $23.26 savings per night. You think anyone traveling would like to save $23 a night? I know I would. So we've got the capability to display all of our rates in 100 local currencies because these offers are around the world. We can offer these same savings that you see here with Atlanta and Los Angeles saving as much as $67 a night with the Grand Hyatt. And we can also offer these same savings at properties around the world. So here I'm showing you some rates in Seoul, Korea, saving as much as $87 a night at the Park Hyatt in Seoul. And also you can see in Sydney, Australia, savings that range from $19 to $48 a night. So that is very, very significant. In addition to that, there's a couple big travel MLMs out there that are very well established, very successful. But do you know that their prices do not come close to what we offer? So I'm showing you a little comparison with World Ventures. Now, they generally, or actually all of the time, quote a per person price, not a all-inclusive two-person price. So here is a price for World Ventures at the Hotel Contessa in San Antonio, Texas, 4 days and 3 nights. And it comes up to $618. Well, G1e's price at $498.99 is actually a savings of $119. So we beat the industry biggest travel MLM out there, and sometimes significantly. So Orange Lake Resort in Orlando, they do a quote of $549 per person, so actually comes out to $1,000.98 in Orlando for 5 nights. Well, we offer the same price practically with 2 people at $582. That's almost half the price. That's a savings of $515.36. So we beat the competition out there. Anytime, any place, anywhere. We've got group travel, corporate travel. We have rates of booked last-minute resorts that you could get at the very, very best price, the deal of the week, so to speak, last-minute deals. Everything you can think of in travel, we've got to offer to you and your customers. So go around the world. We all love to travel. This is what we do this business for freedom and fun and family. And now you can actually get paid, and get paid very generously, to travel across the globe, helping people save money on what they love to do. Here's one more competitor out there that's doing very well in the marketplace. This is actually a comparison with Paycation. Now, they offer, to get started, a $149 initial price to become a certified travel consultant. So it takes time and effort, and then they charge a monthly fee of $59.95. So how do we compare with that? Well, first of all, we have no exam required. You could get started for $99 and $25 a month. And you get, in addition to travel, you get 5 other amazing products growing at exponential pace that nobody else has in MLM. And so the savings is incredible, and what we offer beats everybody else hands down. So relax, let our concierge do the work, and we can do what we do best, which is share the opportunity and travel. So with that, I'm going to go to my resident rocket scientist. He's got an incredible defense background, engineering background, doing secret top projects around the world. But he's incredibly impressed and already experiencing the benefits of our travel. Mr. Glenn Logan, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Faraday. Well, what's impressed me about the travel is, in addition to these major corporate travel networks, there are two things that are tough to beat, and that is government rates at hotels and sometimes negotiated conference rates. I've been able to find cases where, in all the cases I've checked, where our system, our platform, can beat those rates. An example is Ritz-Carlton in Pentagon City, which is one metro stop from the Pentagon, which would make it a very attractive place for defense contractors to stay when they're visiting. The regular rate is above the maximum allowed lodging rate. Now, defense contractors have to comply with the joint travel regulation. Well, with our site, we are actually $19 under that maximum rate. So that would enable contractors doing government business in the Washington area on travel to stay at a much better place. I've checked a couple other locales. The savings vary. One thing to note is the travel business is a very volatile thing. You know, rates, hotel rates, and airfares vary. Case in point, one of my downline associates got a quote for friends from Washington Dulles to Manila Airport, round trip, $947, as opposed to $1,200. They didn't book it right away for whatever reason, so when they called back, the price had gone up to $1,000 round trip. Well, they called the concierge. They said, well, let me make a couple of checks, let's tweak this, let's tweak that. Maybe they adjusted the day of travel one day. They were able to book the flight finally for $129, which is less than the original quote. So that's one thing to be mindful of. You know, the prices do change, but one thing with our site and with our concierge, as Rick Thompson likes to say, some of our special deals, if they're no longer available,
Okay, and we lost Glenn temporarily. We're going to go to Dave Manning. This gentleman is one of the seven-figure earners. He came from humble beginnings, high school dropout, worked many menial labor jobs before he had some success in this industry. Thanks for joining us, Dave, and what do you see for our people watching in here's prospects with G1e Travel?
Well, thanks so much, Faraday. You know, it's been a year and a half. It sure has gone by quick. And talk about life-changing, it's been definitely that. But, you know, as how the products have come together now, it's really unbelievable when you get your hands wrapped around this travel thing is unbelievable, because no matter where we always went, whatever we did, I always try to get us the best price, the most perks, the most of everything for the money. And it doesn't really matter how much money you make. It's always, you know, people are always looking for deals. And so, you know, to me, I'm just super excited about that particular product. But more importantly, I'm excited about all of our different products coming together at all different times. It's really unbelievable. And when you have the best of high tech on everything that we have, putting it all together, and then just learning how to open a door for somebody to ask a few questions to help them save a few dollars, then the next thing you know, they want to open a lot of other doors. So definitely pay attention here. Get all your questions answered. Hit the link down below. Get yourself started here because, timing's everything here with G1e. And right now, it couldn't be harder than anything. It's unbelievable. Think about it. You don't want to save money at a hotel? I don't believe it. Back to you, Faraday.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Glenn. And thank you for tuning in here this afternoon. Don't be like I've been so many times where I've seen an opportunity and then I just sat back. And you know what? Opportunity just ended up passing me by. Right now, you've got a great opportunity. I mean, you can save people more money than anything out there in the largest industry, $10 trillion travel industry. And you can save yourself a lot of money. So regardless, you need to sign up today to get those savings. It's only $100 and $25 a month. And you can save hundreds of dollars on every trip that you book. And it's really that easy. All you've got to do is show people what we got. Pull up our savings, compare it to Trivago. People's minds are blown, and it's that easy. So you don't need to know everything to get started. You just need to know that you've got an opportunity of a lifetime in front of you. And reach back to the person that introduced you to this video to get the rest of your questions answers, and we will teach you, we will train you, we will be there with you to help you be very, very successful every single step of the way. Thanks again. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on the very next Hangout. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.